It's Tabletop Tuesday.
And I'm back.
You are back.
I'm so
Jeremy's
glad
back. We're live here at Stefano's. It's Tabletop Tuesday. I think it's episode 28. I'm John.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Frankie. And
hey guys, I'm Tim.
on tonight's show, hopefully Tim's gonna check sound and everything while we're going. So, but we'll just get to it. So we got what came in the mail. We had a dice throwing celebration night because they hit Kickstarter. I think we have a ton of Kickstarter stuff to talk about tonight. There was a lot of stuff that went live. We had a great attendance tonight, and I got a lot of stuff that came in the mail. So, shall we get...
How much stuff did you get in the mail?
Just a couple things.
He gets a lot of stuff in the mail.
I used to get a lot of stuff in the mail. It's been
Your duplicates?
It's been quiet. No, not anymore.
Oh, and then we're finishing the stream off, hosted by D20 Adventure, or AKA Jeremy. We're going to play a little D&D adventure.
Yeah.
So, as you noticed, we've been trying to play a D&D adventure about every 3 shows. Then we play a party game, and then we play Sunset Volume 2.
Yep. Sounds good.
So, Jeremy's got his phone up. He's going to be monitoring comments. I think Tim will also be monitoring comments, so feel free to chime in. If you got anything in the mail this week, this is your time to share it. If you show up to an event, we're still doing XP points. 25 points for showing up. 10 points for streaming, 5 points for commenting on this stream. So let's get to it. Frankie's got Kickstarter up. He'll give us a report in a minute. So I thought we talked about this earlier. Anyway,
fine.
Before I go into Kickstarter,
we can talk about it.
I forgot something. Talk about this game.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I haven't played this game yet.
Talk about this game.
Oh, there we go.
That came in the mail too.
All right. So this is something that John backed. We are big fans of the Tiny Epic series by Game One Games. I think we have a few of them in our collection. West. I think we have Galaxy, Zombie,
Kingdoms.
Yeah. So we're really big fan of the series.
I haven't gotten 40K. There's a Warhammer.
I
I don't even know. I saw it.
40K what?
40K Tiny Epic.
Tactics. Tiny Epic Tactics.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That was Tactics that came
But it was
out.
40K. But it was 40K, wasn't it?
I don't think so. I think it was just Tactics. This is Tiny Epic Mechs.
Yeah. I feel like there could have been.
This just came out. Just got this in the mail. It's a programming game. So you're programming your meeple and your mech, and you'll be the most dominant and get the most powerful suit.
And you put a meeple in a mech.
Meeple in a mech.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Moving on.
We gotta crack that open at our next event.
Jeremy knows about this game.
Yes, Tanari. New one from IDW.
Not out yet. Comes out Gen Con.
Oh, really?
Wow.
So we have a super early copy. I think it's one of the first 10 copies made.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a lot of fun. It's very simple. There's deep strategy to it. It's kind of like chess or Go, where you are using a single token, taking turns moving that token to capture fish, and adding up points at the end. The really cool kind of twist to this game is that your points to win are based off of your own score and the person to your left. So you kind of have to help your neighbor a little bit succeed as well. Like not too much, but a little bit. So your score is pretty good.
Unless you play a 2-player game, then it's
Two-player
straight
game.
up.
Just straight up first. Yep. Yeah. But this is, I don't know.
The tiles are really nice too.
I probably played this 10 times in the last week since I borrowed it from you.
Yeah. We got some photos we'll be posting shortly.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah,
So,
I played it on International Tabletop Day. It's a pretty good game. It's interesting strategy.
Yeah.
So it's a lot different from any other
It's
like.
got a twist element with the person on your left. Or,
Yeah.
You
Is
combine
that the one
points.
that you guys have with the little
Yeah,
tokens?
yeah, tokens, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful artwork, great game, little teamwork element too. Our good friends at USAopoly. Oh wow. Our good friends at USAopoly. We had Harry Potter night last Monday.
Last Monday, yeah.
And they sent us the brand new 2-player Hogwarts battle. It's the Defense Against the Dark Arts. So you're actually a wizard. You're your own personal wizard. You're not playing as a Harry Potter wizard. And you're battling each other. You're practicing spells and trying to stun each other. Cool. So cool game. All these games are now in our library. So head to an event. You can check out these games. And the only other thing I want to do before we get into the Kickstarter, which we're going to talk about a lot tonight, is people that came tonight. I like to give announcements.
Oh, okay.
So David, Ryan, Bree, Dylan, John, Amanda, Sarah, she came to last Monday for the first time. She's now a returning guest. Cool. Shu. Does that say Fink? Vin? Tim? Sure. Yep. We got Christina, brand new. Garen, and Christian. So we also had a group that has a board gaming podcast that came out today called Going Analog.
Going Analog.
Going Analog. So check them out. Subscribe on their podcast. It'll probably be on iTunes. Is it on iTunes? Google Play for sure, right?
Yeah, Google Play, podcasts, iTunes.
Cool. That's all the housekeeping I got. So
I'm going to hear a guest in the background too. It's pretty awesome in here.
Yeah, we got a good turnout tonight.
We got music. We got
Thank you
guests.
to everybody that came tonight.
Yeah.
Playing a whole bunch of Dice Throne. Frankie, you want to give us the Kickstarter rundown?
Yeah. So, 2 big games. John and Jeremy and I are on a little text thread. Sorry, Tim, you're not left out. But first thing this morning, John's texting us about
30 minutes.
15
games. Minutes.
2 games in particular. Dice Throne. They launched a new campaign on Kickstarter today, introducing a rerolled Season 1 and Dice Throne Adventures.
What'd you think of that? I thought it was going to be remastered, but they went with reroll. Oh, which is a surprise. It was cool.
Yeah, it's like little, I get it. Yeah, it's clever. So, we backed it. All 3 of us backed it, I believe. Right?
We keep changing our pledges, though. We don't know what we want.
No, I have to get in on that. I committed. I'm in.
I'm in. On the reroll one and the adventures.
Yep.
I was hoping, and I told you this, I was hoping that they were going to triple down and be like, and here's Season 3. Like, we're just just here. Just take it all. We love you. One of the interesting things is that there are no stretch goals, right?
Yeah.
There's a surprise goal coming, or a surprise mission, or
if we
maybe
figure it out.
I'm hoping it's a character.
Yeah. I was surprised the fallen characters aren't going to be playable characters.
Okay.
The fallen villains or enemies.
I like that there's the Trent, the tree character,
and the ninja.
Huh? And the ninja.
So that's a 2-pack.
They're bringing those in as part of the Season 1 reroll, right?
So we're getting 2 new characters.
2 new characters. I think that'll be fun to kind of add to the whole.
Good night.
Take care, guys.
Thanks for coming.
Take care.
I like the idea that it's going to be cooperative.
Or
the adventure.
Yeah,
or solo.
for the adventure. Or solo, yeah.
So you play by yourself, and the way they put tiles down instead of a whole board, you can kind of just pick up and save where you're at and go back to it. Yeah. So.
Well, Jeremy and I were talking about that. It's like the developers really have a sort of a keen sense for making fundamental game mechanics just that are familiar, like how Dice Throne is. It's like Yahtzee. You're rolling dice, you're choosing. And just the overall simplicity of the game that they've created, I think will transcend into the sort of the new game that they are creating off of it, in the adventure. So, I'm really excited for all of that, and that's one, right? Dice Throne.
So did anyone else back Dice Throne today? And what did you back?
Yeah. So I think you're the only one who got the miniatures for the silver.
I did, but I backed out. But I might change my mind again. I can't. I'm indecisive.
I might. You know what? Fair enough. Because I might change. I might do without the miniatures.
This is where Dice Throne went wrong. Is the standees look really good too? The artwork on the standees look nice.
It's not so much that the artwork on the standees look nice. It's so much that I think my standard for miniatures is really high. and nothing against the developers of the game, but they're not quite what I would hope for.
The style of their art, though, isn't exactly finely detailed either. So you can't expect the miniature to reflect the characters that are there to a higher degree of detail.
I'm just telling you what my needs are.
Yeah.
As a gamer.
I'm with you. I prefer the.
Well, Jeremy brought up a good point earlier when we were talking about the minis, and you can elaborate on it. Is shelf space is at this point in our gaming careers or our gaming
we
hobby.
were talking about that.
There's
earlier.
shelf space, and
Yeah, shelf space is a finite resource, and I honestly don't have a lot of room for extra miniatures that I don't specifically have a need for. And because the game comes with standees, I'm like, I'm into that. That's fine. I figure they're smaller.
now if you're
But
a new generation
it's also because I'm currently investing in a lot of more highly detailed miniatures for my D&D games. So unfortunately, like the Dice Throne ones are just they're kind of a luxury that I can't really work with. So that's just
Now, if you're a new generation tabletopper and you're getting into Kickstarter, it's your first Kickstarter, and you actually did back this, I mean, go for the minis. Like, if you got the shelf space, go for it.
I can imagine playing the game with the miniatures moving along the board.
Yeah.
Would be fun. Yeah. I don't mean to sound negative about it. It's just for me, that's not going to work. Yeah. So
We did
what
a
else
little-
we got going on
Well, before we
Kickstarter?
move to that, we did a little bit of playing this game tonight. We didn't play the adventures because obviously we don't have it. Roxy, if you want to send us the adventures, we'll review it. we'll review the game, I promise. We probably had
I
20.
want to point out that I was the one that introduced Dice Throne to you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Credits
Kinda
due.
did,
That's
actually.
true. Yeah.
So me and Frankie
Go,
played.
Frankie, for that.
Me and Frankie played a 1 versus 1, but we had 3 or 4 other tables, 2 versus 2.
Yeah.
Me and Frankie, we played Samurai versus Huntress.
Huntress, yeah.
Who did you have at your table?
We had Artificer and Gunslinger versus Seraph and Vampire.
Okay.
We had Samurai and Artificer against Huntress and Seraph, yeah.
And we had a few different game modes. Like one of the tables was playing individual health, and then the another table was playing group health. It was great. I was walking around, I was like, "This is awesome." I took a video, so we'll post it up later. But
One of the fun aspects of Dice Throne is the flexibility it lets players have.
Yeah.
And exactly what you're talking about. It's like, hey, let's just like set the health to whatever, you know. And you can kind of make every game a little bit unique in that sense, and that's a lot of fun.
I mean, you think I just right now sitting here, we could just take 2 dice, roll it, take both numbers. That's our health starting health. Like it's boundless.
Yeah.
We can play with. Well, you need to play with combat points because you have hit those abilities. But there's so much this game that can unlock, and I'm excited.
Yeah, and I think what I was saying earlier about how the game mechanics are and how easy it is to play. You know, I'm hoping that what we're talking about now, the ability to just kind of like, just almost whimsically, you know, come up with rules or that can be applied into the adventures to make every sort of gaming experience enjoyable. The replayability of it, you know, is hopefully something that is there, and I think it will be.
I'll give everyone a final word. My final word is the other good thing about this company is they do listen to you, and that's going to tread way to our next Kickstarter company we're going to talk about. This company does listen to you. Excellent at shipping, excellent at making adjustments. I'm a big fan of this company. What did they come out with? Anything else?
We're talking about Roxley.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. They've been great. I mean, I remember getting season 1 like on Amazon, and then like waiting for it in the mail, and that was kind of early into my Kickstarter, you know, career. And then it was like season 2 launched, like right there, right when, and I had no idea. I was like, oh, I just bought the first season on Amazon. That's cool. But then it just kind of like when it all came together, it is a really magical game, and I really appreciated the.
Love you, man.
I really appreciated it. No, for real. So,
No, for
to
real.
the creators, good job. Thank you for creating a fun game, and I'm looking forward to what else you guys come up with. Thank you, and I'm excited for the new Kickstarter.
Yep. For sure.
All right, and yeah, let's move on.
Okay, awesome. So the other big.
We don't have
title-
visuals for that. This
No,
next
I mean I have some. It's cool. You know, there's Awakened Realms is a game developer that I kind of like always tell myself, like, whenever they come out with a game, I'm gonna buy it because I know I'm gonna get like a quality that is at the top.
What do you own previously?
Huh?
What do you own from them previously?
I own Lords of Hellas, Tainted Grail, and
Nemesis?
Nemesis, yeah.
We got Nemesis, yeah.
And
So-
then Tainted Grail on the way.
Tainted Grail, well, it's not on the way,
It's
but
supposed to be we're supposed to get next month. August.
really?
Yeah.
Is it that soon?
It's coming up. Yeah.
Wow, awesome.
I haven't been.
I'm getting yelled at to finish my backer kit. So I haven't paid for
I
shipping.
might, I might need to do that too. Anyways, so but Awaken
Pair
Realms.
of mine, Awaken Realms. I want my game first.
Pat on the back.
Just get out of here. You're off the show.
So Awaken Realms launched Etherfields, and currently they're sitting at $2.1 million
big deal.
on day one.
How many backers?
They
How
launched
many backers?
12 hours ago. Almost 19,000 backers.
Yeah, 18,979.
Oh, he's backing in right now.
18,980.
There we go.
Which one?
Boom.
Boom. Doing it.
$1. No, just
Pledge.
kidding. I have his credit card now.
Pledge right now. I don't think we've ever done that. Pledge during the cast.
No, there you go. What are you?
Live stream.
I am. Wait, where am I?
You're 18,981.
Yeah, 18,980.
So the
Yeah,
original
81
plan,
plus you.
No, 81.
Yeah,
the original plan for our Dice Throne celebration was for all of us to back it, but I couldn't wait.
No, I wanted to back it.
Did we go over how much Dice Thrones made?
They're up at like
600.
yeah, like 620,000.
Yeah, we.
Doing good.
So yeah, they'll hit,
Congratulations,
you know,
both of them.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
company,
Yeah. Good job.
just bringing it.
So cool. Yeah.
That's what I backed at too. Yeah.
So another game that I backed that's coming is actually up on Frankie's screen is Trial by Trolley from Skybound Games and what's the other company?
Cyanide and
back
Happiness.
the other
Cyanide and Happiness.
Yeah.
So
So
you say cyanide and happiness?
yeah,
Where is that?
they
That's
made
not-
Joking
That's
Hazard.
it right there. Yeah.
So Skybound Games and Joking Hazard made a game. And it's about making decisions on which way the trolley
cyanide
should
and
do.
happiness, okay.
So it's all about sacrifice and moral decisions. And I'm all in. It's about trolleys running people over. So
Yeah. Well, do you
Did you
switch
back that
the
one,
track? No, I haven't yet.
I went on the all-in $55 package. Especially
I
since
love when you can go
That's
all in
like
and,
not
pay
bad
for
at
that.
all.
I was all in for
pretty
$60. And then we're weeks away from Tim's Power Rangers coming in, right?
Yeah, this should be shipping soon actually for Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid by Renegade Games. So as soon as that comes, I'll definitely be sharing with you guys for sure.
Yeah, you'll have to bring it out to Tabletop Tuesday.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cooperative game that's kind of like a bit like tower defense. So they're like have to defend their areas and everything, and have a whole lot of combat cards that you can like manage and destroy baddies.
Cool. So I think that's it. And then Dwellings Veldeville, I think that's 8 days left. So Breaking Game Speeder, check that out. So that's all I got. That was fun.
That's all I got. Yeah.
That was fun. Should we get rid of these?
That's honestly more Kickstarter today than I've done in the last
It's
3-4 months.
Does it feel good though? Feels very
Yeah, it feels good until I go home and then.
good. All right, so I think Jeremy's gonna take over now.
All right, so final little Kickstarter thing as a segue into what's going forward here. Limitless Adventures currently has a Kickstarter up called Blood Queen Defiance, and it's a 3-part DM-less adventure. So you don't have to have a dungeon master to be able to run it. And they're in a couple weeks, and what they're doing is a play-by-post through their Kickstarter. So they're having their backers kind of play these short little encounters, and then reporting back. And that influences what the next encounter will be. So
That's pretty cool.
I wasn't here for the last one, so we missed out on the first encounter number 1. But we're going to do that, and then we're going to play encounter number 2.
Okay.
And then, so hopefully they'll be able to see it. It'd be cool if Limitless Adventures, you check this out.
Not gonna miss out. Not this
And
time.
also, I'll be able to kind of let them know how we resolve it and share it. Oh, that's all right.
It's down.
Yeah. And hopefully how we do it in this game will influence the next section of the story. So, all right.
Replay.
So, you have your dice, your nice wormwood dice. I got pencils for everybody.
I got Kraken dice.
Magical dice.
So, and I brought Kraken dice for everybody.
I want Kraken dice.
These are the black magic.
Oh my god.
So, amethyst, ruby,
they're
sapphire,
not-
or
they're not
emeralds.
nice.
Yeah,
Sapphire. Which one's Sapphire?
sapphire. Yeah. Do you want to use these, or you got your?
These are just green dice,
My
right?
dice.
All right, you only have D6s though.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Can I just say these are green dice, or is that offensive?
No, they're emerald.
Yeah.
These are black
What flavor?
magic,
What flavor? What color?
ruby and amethyst.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, these are the. So you have the topaz ones.
I do.
These are the topaz. They're the same style.
So tonight's dice is not sponsored by Kraken Dice, but they just look pretty.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, aren't they? Aren't they though?
How'd you get a mini dice?
So I got a mini die and a mega die.
Where's my mini die?
It was just this set that I got.
Oh, I want the purple set now.
So,
Just kidding.
all right. So I've been slowly upgrading all of my dice in my kit into Kraken ones because they're so great. All right, so we're gonna pick up where you guys left off.
Oh, okay.
You remember? I know we cut off, so not everybody got to see how your little adventure resolved with Skylamir and Lucky Nimbledigit.
Lucky nibble did it.
Okay. So the two of them retrieved an item that was dropped off in the middle of the night on the end of a desolate, abandoned pier.
Yes, that's right.
And they retrieved it and returned it to its owners, but they ended up killing two other would-be thieves.
Random thieves.
That were kind of tracking them during this thing. So the following morning, bodies wash up on shore.
That's right.
These thieves are not unknown within your circle, and it has been requested that the two of you leave town for a little while the heat dies down.
That's fair.
Your thieving crew is not exactly on good terms with the crew that they were a part of. And while they can't directly pin their deaths on the two of you, it's probably best that you're not around for at least a little while. So,
Getting very like Ravagers, Guardians of the Galaxy vibes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, continue
Yeah,
on.
I mean, there's thieving crews that are kind of like vying for
Friends
power.
amongst
and,
thieves.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's rules and
yeah. And not that you guys necessarily broke the rules, but it's not looked kindly on.
Sure.
Yeah. So,
Scalamay doesn't follow rules.
so you have
Rogues,
been rogues. So you have been tasked with escorting a small wagon train outside of town, and it's run by a dwarf named Marwin. And he's asking you to help escort him out of town.
Okay, we're escorting Marwin out of town.
Yep,
Okay.
probably a 2 to 3 day trip depending on the weather, and you'll be guarding a wagon with just kind of like simple goods that he's going to trade in the next town over.
All right. It's a lot. I got a lot of questions right
So what are your questions?
now. How are we traveling?
So you can either walk or you can ride in the wagon.
Okay.
There's one horse, and it is being used to pull the wagon.
Covered wagon?
Yes. Yeah. Like think Oregon Trail, kind of with a kind of like
covered wagon.
a canvas tarp over it. Yeah.
Is it a new make and model, or is it like it's traveled the road?
It's traveled the road, and it is part house, part transport vehicle.
It's
So
like an
you can tell
RV.
that- yeah.
It's an RV
So that
wagon.
you can tell that Marwin lives out of this
Pretty
thing.
well.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's like a small little boxed off compartment where he can sleep, and there seems to be like just all manner of things strapped to it. And, yeah.
Okay.
What's the terrain of like the path, the road?
You'll be going through forest, but the road is fairly well maintained.
Okay.
The wagon shouldn't have any major issues making its way through, as long as the horses can take its time making its way through.
Okay.
Yeah.
The horse. Are we talking Clydesdale, pony, Arabian?
More pony.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna run into
her name is Petunia.
Petunia.
Oh, Petunia.
Petunia's gonna give us issues.
She's not fast.
Okay, so what's the gentleman's name?
Marwin.
Marwin. How have we met with Marwin?
So he's already kind of like
Waiting for us.
he's waiting for you. You were directed to him. Not that he's part of your thieving crew, but they knew that he needed help, and they figured that you making a little bit of coin would make it easier, forcing you out of town for a little while.
Is it just gonna be two of us?
Yeah. Well,
How much coin am I making?
we'll see.
Oh, he's here.
He should be here.
You will
He turned
get
the volume down, so I
paid
couldn't-
5 gold pieces.
5 gold
Yeah.
to help Marwin. Okay, so
You
can
make
I,
like a week's wages in 3 days.
so we get okay. Okay, so we meet up with Marwin.
Okay.
Wonderful. We're helping him transport these goods.
Yep.
Can I perform a sneak or an investigation, see what kind of goods he's got? Or,
Sure.
I want to know when I put my life on the line.
I want
Sure.
to distract him and see,
Yeah.
like, hey, what's your business? What do you do for a living?
I'm a trader.
Trader,
You
okay.
can see here, I got a big cart. I got my sweet little pony Petunia. Look at that sweet girl. She treats me right.
She's a beaut. She's a beaut.
And I go town to town carrying my stuff and selling it. I'm just looking for a little bit of protection. The woods can be a little dangerous, so appreciate your help.
Hired the right crew. So I'll like small talk him some more while he like does his like little sneak.
All right, look, am I rolling something?
Yeah, roll
D20?
stealth. Roll stealth.
D20?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, what you doing back there, fellas?
I thought I dropped my watch down in the cart. So I'm sorry. I was looking like I was going through some stuff.
No, it's all right. I'm just giving you a hard time. No, that's okay. I mean, if you're curious, I just got a lot of different pieces of lumber. Got some frames back there, some tools. Just things like that.
Sure you do, Marwin.
Things people need.
Sure, Marwin.
All right.
I just woke up.
No. No. All right.
I just woke up from my slumber. Anything I missed?
You've been hired to help escort a wagon through the woods.
Let's do it.
All right.
We're escorting Marwin.
Marwin. Yeah, Marwin and Petunia.
Petunia,
His pony Petunia.
The pony.
Marwin's like my 8th favorite name in the world. So. Let's do it.
All right.
So, before we head up, I would like to sneak off to the side of the road in the forest and just kind of trail the caravan a little bit.
Scout up ahead. Good call.
And see,
Good call.
Okay.
just so I'm out of sight, just in case anything were to happen.
All right. So you're saying
Look out for-
you're saying off the road.
yes, off the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Off the road and up ahead, so you can kind of scout a little.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you at on this?
Do I have to push the wagon?
No. The
Petunia's
wagon
pulling
is
it.
pulled by sweet Petunia.
Oh,
She treats me right.
I'm gonna look in the wagon to see if
Don't-
there's
don't you, girl.
any drinks for me.
Any drinks?
Ooh, yeah.
I'm a little parched. I just woke up from a nap.
Okay.
John's our lush.
So there's on the back of the wagon there is a small barrel with a little tap in it, and there's a couple little tins that are strapped to the side of the wagon. So yeah.
Hey, so Skylar, since our other fellow trooper left us, would you like to take a sip of this sweet tap jug thing?
Nice ale.
Sure. Make it sound so devious. Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So you pour yourselves 2 little cups, and Marwin kind of hears a little like look as the liquid drops out of the barrel. Hey, Bo, get me a cup of that, please. You don't mind while you're back there? I gotta be up here looking after Petunia. If I don't watch out, she just goes right off the road and starts eating. Would you mind bringing me up a cup?
Sure.
Thank you, sir. So you drink, and it is a very fine, light, and refreshing ale.
feel better already.
Yeah. So
a good start.
Marvin's kind of like sitting back in the seat, loosely hanging on the reins, sipping away. Are you guys riding up front? Or are you walking along? Like it's a walking pace.
Well, see, I'm already bored with this, like,
Not enough ale for
right?
you?
Yeah.
So, as Marwin, or hold on, I want to like scare the horse. I want to like take off down the trail. I want to go.
All right.
I want to go. I want to go.
Give her a little snack.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Like, whoops. You know?
Describe what you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, well, you just had some ale, so you went crazy.
I'm used to the high seas, Skylamir. He's up boys, I'm used to like moving here. Petunia's just too slow for me. Sorry.
So what are you trying to do?
Well, see, I think I asked Tim to cause a distraction. He's a little far.
It's not Tim.
Lucky. Oh wait, are you out of sight?
He's
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I'm
asked
off to the side.
Pansy.
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 Oh, that's right.
I asked Pansy here to distract Marwin.
I'll sing.
It's a fair distraction. So you distract Marwin, and I'm gonna scare the horse. We'll just take off. We'll just book it. Let's go.
So
I'm ready to go.
are you on the wagon?
I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm on the
You're
wagon.
not Petunia,
No.
Okay.
Well, I'll just crack the
On the
whip when
reins.
Marwin's distracted. How about that?
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah. Tell me when you're ready. I'll start
As long
singing.
as you're both on the wagon. Are you both?
Are you on the wagon? Yeah,
I
you're
was-
the
I was
best
just
drinking.
drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you want me to start singing?
Yeah, so
Go
you're
ahead.
singing.
All right. Go ahead and make a performance roll.
I forget who sings it, but oh, I got to roll. Hold on.
Let's roll.
2.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's gonna be just as bad then, right? I can
Oh,
still sing though, right?
You can.
This is not gonna be a call.
It's and your performance is what is it? +3.
So 5.
You got 5.
Man,
Yeah.
we're off to a great
So
start.
Marvin's like, can you knock that down? Do
I hear this?
This bother Petunia a little bit.
I haven't sung yet.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Lucky, you hear this awful caterwauling. Like,
oh
it's a
my
cross
God.
between a crow and a cat.
An angel.
Being swung above somebody's
A
head.
cat angel.
A cat angel.
Yeah.
And Marwin kind of like grips the reins a little bit harder because that almost spooked Petunia. Yeah. Lucky, make a perception check.
Perception. That's gonna be an 8.
An 8, okay. So you don't notice it until you're almost on top of it.
Oh no.
But up ahead of you, there is another wagon with what looks like it's leaning off to one side with 2 halflings kind of like looking at it and trying to lever up the wagon. And you're only about 20 feet away.
Okay, did they see me?
What's coming up the wagon?
So it's a broken wagon on the side.
Broken wagon on the side with 2
halflings.
halflings. Yep.
Do they look like in distress? Are they trying to fix it?
It looks like they're trying to fix something. Yeah.
Okay.
Halflings?
Can I see
Yeah.
what's in the wagon?
You cannot.
No. Do they seem like?
It's an open wagon with boxes and crates and,
Okay.
and barrels in it.
Ooh, more barrels. Just 2 of them? Do they seem like? What kind of? Like, how are they dressed?
They're dressed like peasants.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
like farmers, peasants,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Trust it. I don't trust it.
Totally
I say we
friendly.
ram them. Crack the whip, Petunia, right into it.
And they don't see me, right? Not yet.
So they do see you. They kind of look up and see you, and then they go back to what they're doing. Like a lone, person, it doesn't. Yeah.
Okay. Can I sneak away?
Sure. Roll stealth.
Come back and have an ale with us.
That's a little better. Stealth, right?
Yep.
That's gonna be a 14.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to sneak. So they don't see you.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So
if you
they
stealth
ignore me.
up, yeah.
Okay. So I want to head back to the wagon, to our wagon.
Okay.
And let Skylamar and Pansy know there's a broken wagon up ahead with 2 halflings. Oh, did I see any weapons on them?
No. Didn't.
No weapons? Okay. So they seem pretty harmless.
Hidden weapons.
They're halflings.
I'm with Skylar. We shake them. Well, we don't know. Me and Skylar
We're
don't
on,
know yet.
we're on the
So
road.
Marwin-
No one's gonna know.
Marwin goes, well, I mean, seems to be the right thing to do to help them out, right? I feel like.
Bye, friends.
Okay,
Get home
See
safe.
you guys.
That's
okay.
a southern hospitality that Marwin has.
Yeah, I think that's only right. I mean, I would expect the same thing.
Get home safe. Thanks for coming.
Bye guys, take it easy.
Bye, guys.
See you soon.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
So I think that. Can I sneak on the other side of the road in the forest?
Sure.
Keep an eye.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you do
whatever
that.
they decide. I just
we
wanna
got
be
this.
on
We
the
got this
other
under
side of the
control.
road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we even close? Because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Petunia's just like.
Tired.
Yeah. She's just kind of moving along and okie doke. Yep.
I'm not gonna even do a horse.
So,
I'm gonna have my crossbow ready too.
okay,
Just in
you're
case.
gonna pull out your crossbow.
Yeah.
And all right, so I'll
Hide
use
trees.
I'll use your stealth roll of 14.
Okay,
so
okay.
you're hidden. Are the two of you gonna dismount from the cart and follow Lucky, or are you gonna stay on the cart?
I know what I want to do.
What do you
So,
want to
am I pretty close to these two people?
do? No, you're on the cart. You've probably got another couple minutes before you round the bend and
Probably
you
like
see
50
them.
feet.
Oh,
Probably.
Yeah.
We're around
Because
the
I would
bend.
like,
Yeah.
I would like to go up ahead
Okay.
and act like I've had too much ale and approach these two people.
Okay.
play the drunk idiot.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
And then I'll be your lost brother.
What are you?
If everything's okay, you come rescue me.
Okay.
Sure.
It's worked before.
All right.
And he's what? He's like. He's kind
I'm
of
gonna
like.
stumble.
Okay.
You're
So you're gonna
being
like
kind
run
of
up
like
ahead
stealthy.
and
I'm gonna Jack Sparrow.
So I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait to see what happens if I need to like intervene.
I got this.
Okay. Go ahead.
What am I doing?
I don't know. You tell me. You're coming up.
So I'm gonna Jack Sparrow it.
You come around the
I've had too
corner
much
and
rum.
you see a cart kind of tilted off to its side with two halflings
And
that
I'm
are
gonna
working on it.
I'm gonna walk up and be like, cart trouble?
But you don't sound drunk at all.
And they look back
Sorry.
at you.
Cart trouble here?
There we go.
Why yes.
Sorry.
What are you doing out here? Why are you drunk? Goodness.
Why
Don't you have friends?
are you drunk?
Do you have any ale?
I'm sorry. We do not.
You're no good to me.
That's disappointing.
Well, what do you have in your cart?
Bracken, could you come over here for a moment?
Who's Bracken? Why are you yelling?
That's my husband.
Stop yelling.
Bracken's my. Come
Can we use
here,
her?
hon.
We're down to a 1.
What seems to be the trouble here?
Hey, Bracken.
Hey, friend. What can I do you for?
What do you got in your wagon?
We've got a lot of fruits and vegetables and tubers and potatoes.
What's a tuber?
Like potatoes.
Do you need help?
Yes. Yeah, actually we do.
Okay.
We broke this wagon wheel here, and
Okay.
and my wife and I, we just don't have enough strength to lift this up. Though
Okay.
you,
I know you don't have no strength.
You
but,
look like a sturdy
but-
fella.
But money can buy anything. Do you have money?
We don't have a lot,
But you got money.
but we have some.
Okay.
If you could help us.
All right. What do you want me to do?
So you come around the corner at this point, and Marwin shouts out a greeting, and they look up from you and kind of look at you. Are you with them? Them with you?
Yeah, they're with me. They're good. They're looking for ale too.
Oh, well, I think with everybody we might be able to fix this. Do you think that'd help?
Sure.
Is
So
there
Marwin,
is there a horse attached to their wagon?
there is. Yeah,
Are they like towards the back?
they are.
Like so they're not anyone near the horse.
No.
Can I use Mage Hand to untie the horse?
What?
Mage Hand to untie the horse.
What's that? What does that mean?
It's a cantrip. It's a magic spell.
Yes.
Magical hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's.
Oh wait,
gonna-
no. Wait, actually, wait. No,
Oh,
I'm
you're
sorry.
arcane.
I don't have that. Never mind. That's a different character.
Anyway,
Scratch that. Never mind.
these people are peaceful. Just cut them off.
I do like
I'm
the
stealth.
idea
I'm hiding.
of stealing their horse. And
We'll go
giving
twice
Hey,
as fast.
just help Marwin. And why are you taking advantage of these poor, halflings that are out here in the forest?
I don't trust them.
We're leaving them with food. They'll be fine.
Fine. You know what?
Skylar, I'm with you.
You guys are on a boring mission right now.
So Marwin,
You know what?
like,
You guys got. I'm gonna hang tight.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna get
so
drunk.
Marwin, like, kind of like loop the reins of Petunia's kind of leads her off to the side of the road. She starts eating. She's not going anywhere. Marwin hops down, starts walking over. What seems to be the trouble over there? And basically you learn that their wheel was broken. And they need help lifting the cart up in the air high enough to hold it, either with a brace or something, or just hold it in place while they swap out the wheel. They do have a replacement wheel and put it back in. And then they can be on their way. Yep.
Oh.
So that's what
Tim, you give us bad.
So let's do it.
I mean, Lucky, you gave us bad information.
So instead, can I sneak up inside the horse myself? Since you're in the back, I'm not like seen by the pirates.
Sure, you can sneak.
Okay,
Go ahead and try.
that's gonna be a 24.
All right, you sneak up to the horse and you begin to untie it. Make a perception check.
Perception. 13.
You see movement in the woods behind you.
Oh, hell yeah. Now we're talking. You see movement. So what do you do, Tim? What do you do?
What do you do, Lucky?
I untie the horse first. At the end of the day, I don't want the horse.
Do you have animal
Circle
handling?
wagons. We gotta circle wagons.
No. But
What is your background?
Good thing
Have you worked with horses in your past?
I'm a criminal spy.
Can you shout to us that you see stuff?
All right, so it's not just like a simple little flick of a latch, and then the horse is free.
Untied it. It's like
Yeah.
tied right to me.
No, they're like
Come on, Lucky.
bridled up and everything. It's going to take a little bit of time to take.
Unhitch.
Yeah.
All right. So are any of them like within earshot?
They're all within earshot.
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah,
drunk.
you're only probably 15 or 20 feet away from
I'm
them.
playing-
But the halflings don't see me, right?
Can I roll
No.
a perception check?
I'm like,
That's an interesting.
that was a great call.
That just tells me I should roll.
No, that they were.
I'm like,
Since we know,
I didn't realize they
Nancy
were
should know that
frozen
one.
to start with.
since I know the secret code, can I do a perception check then?
Yes.
What's secret code?
Plus.
Nope.
So I just go like this.
Yeah. So you heard the secret code, but you did not spot where it came from.
can I throw a rock?
So he makes a call, the signal, right?
Yeah.
He sees something
So
ahead.
you could do a perception as well.
I mean, do I have to?
He gave us the safe word. Roll the die.
20? Is it D20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, finally.
You hear movement, or you see movement in the woods as well.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, they're going down.
So,
So Marwin kind of requests, "Hey, can I get some of your help over here lifting this thing up? I don't think I can do it on my own."
so
Hey, you sturdy fella!
So-
And he like grabs you and pulls you over and basically like asks for your help to lift it up, so that way you can be braced in the up position. Do you help him?
No, not without payment.
You're getting paid. You're getting paid.
Fine, I'll lift the wagon for him.
Okay, all right. So the two of you lift the wagon. You lift it up, and the two halflings start to like unbolt the wheel. The movement's getting closer. The movement's getting closer.
How far am I to untying this horse?
You've probably got another 2 rounds.
Can I just like cut her
and
off?
I'm on the wagon, right?
Wherever you want to be. You don't have to be on the wagon.
He's helping us lift the wagon right now, or Marwin's helping.
You know, there's just like this giant boulder, like kind of where everything's going down. I was getting bored, so I was like eating an apple with my knife.
Okay.
Like sitting on the boulder, just kind
Yeah.
of waiting for everything to go down. When I did see the movement up ahead, we don't know the intentions of whatever movement is on yonder. Is that correct?
They are sneaking.
Oh, sneaking. So
Ooh, they're
Not
not
good.
side. They're sneaking
bad
on?
intentions.
Do I see what side they're on?
They're all coming from
Both sides?
the side that you're on.
Can I
so,
see?
Like, you're on,
So,
yeah.
so how many do I see?
You count 6.
All right, Marwin and you halflings, I don't know your names, but we gotta do this. We gotta do this. Get that wheel up and we gotta bunker down. We're not going in. Petunia's not gonna win any race.
Hey, don't you talk trash on sweet Petunia.
Get in the zone. Come on, Lucky, come back here. You sober up. Let's do this.
I am
We got
sober.
a fight coming.
All right.
I am sober. Was faking it. Remember? This.
The old wheel comes off. the new wheel goes on. You're able to drop the wagon, but it's not on yet. It hasn't been bolted in everything. And
Forget the wheel.
And an arrow hits the side of the first
I knew it.
car. The arrow is on fire.
We don't need to, but we got the horse untied.
What do
we
you
can just
do?
leave.
Is the horse untied?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh.
You got one more round if you want to.
Well, I'm on the side of the wagon, right?
Why
Okay, I know what I
would
do.
tying the horse be a benefit to us?
Okay, hold
Add
on.
it to our wagon to make it go faster.
Hey,
We're not going.
okay. So I walk up to the front. I take my battle axe and I cut that rope where the horse is.
Okay.
That's what I do.
All right.
We're going on a
There's
chase.
your action.
We're
The
going
horse
on-
is free, and it like spooked by that, it takes off.
No, Tim's got the reins, so. I mean,
Hold
Lucky's got the
on to
reins
it.
still. You still hold
You just cut the reins.
Yeah, but he was already
Cut the
there.
reins.
You just cut the thing.
Cut the reins or the rope that was tied.
I cut the rope.
The
I cut the rope.
So there's still reins, so that we can control the horse.
Okay, so you got the reins?
Yeah.
All right, make it an animal handling check.
Come on. Oh god, animal handling.
By horse.
That's gonna be a 9.
Horse takes off. You're not controlling
My horse.
You're not controlling a horse you don't know.
Great. Okay,
Not with that.
awesome,
With a big
awesome.
battle axe next to it. This is like a peasant farm horse, similar to
Stupid
Petunia.
horse.
And you hear the
We're gonna have to fight
halfling
them.
suddenly like shout out. I don't have a name for that horse. What should we call that horse?
Buttercup.
Buttercup.
Oh, Buttercup.
Oh no, Buttercup! Buttercup, don't run!
Well, I'm glad you all think this is funny. Now I'm talking with a southern accent. Alright, so do I see... Can I take a shot at
You
anybody?
absolutely can.
Take a
Okay,
shot.
what am I shooting at, first of all?
You
One
are
of the
shooting
six.
at
Humans, elves, halflings,
It
dwarves,
looks
goblins, what?
humanoid moving through the forest.
Humanoid.
Yeah, you can't
Moving-
tell.
There's 6 of them, so
they're
choose one.
definitely sneaking.
I have half visibility, quarter visibility, whole visibility.
Get a shot off on them. They're just like
How far away are they?
within range of your short bow or whatever you got. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm
Two
gonna
other arrows hit the wagon.
Oh, I might delay.
shoot.
Got it.
I'd like to
Okay,
hide
you're right,
behind
you're
them.
right. Fair enough. All right, I'm gonna shoot my short bow. I'm gonna shoot my bow. So I roll 1d6.
Yeah. D20 first.
20 first, yeah.
See if you hit.
That's
Nope, that's
12.
12. So let's try with a 20.
You're going to get penalized again. He's going to shoot another arrow.
Nah, I'm not gonna penalize him for that.
Oh!
Nice.
That'll hit. All right, go ahead and roll your damage. Yep.
2d6?
It'd be
1d6.
plus your sneak attack, so 3d6.
Ooh.
Gotcha. Oh, nice!
Whatever object, whatever.
Hold on, what did I roll?
You rolled a 16 for
16.
damage. Actually, plus your dex, 20.
20.
Yeah, 20 damage. Whatever you shot falls and doesn't get back up.
Okay, do I
And
get a special action? Do I get an extra action though?
So you have movement if you would
Bonus
like,
action.
and you have your bonus actions if you
hide
Bonus
again.
action, yeah.
Yep, so you
I'm-
can hide.
so I shoot before it even hits my target. I'm dashing into the woods.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
mean, good job.
Yeah.
It hits the target.
Yeah.
But then I'm like in there.
Okay, and you like duck in between trees and.
I'm like, I see. There's just heavy brush, like big bushes, trees, and I'm like dive into it.
Okay.
You know, like
For cover?
For cover, yeah.
Okay,
And then
cool.
poke up.
What's Pansy doing?
Grabbing the 2 old people,
Okay.
bringing them behind the wagon.
Are they
They're
old?
just halflings.
But the 2 halflings that are old.
Okay.
Because he didn't tell us that they were old or not. But
So
they're old.
now they're old.
I've seen them. We've talked. I bring them around the wagon and I get them to lay down.
Okay.
And as I get them to lay down,
Cover.
I create a distraction.
What do you do?
I sing.
All right. Okay. Go ahead and roll performance again.
Because like he's running out there, I want the distraction. I'm gonna,
I'm like,
Oh, 19.
19. Yeah. So
Good job.
you sing a lovely serenade,
I didn't hear
I
it.
do.
ballad.
feeling somebody's watching
Wow.
Because
Pulled
in
that
the
one out.
woods.
All right, so you
Oh my
have
gosh.
drawn attention towards the wagon.
Welcome.
Lucky, what are you doing?
I want to get a shot off.
You see 3 arrows that are currently on fire in the wagon next to you.
Is it our wagon or is it their wagon?
It's their wagon.
Okay, that's fine.
By the way,
Not my wagon.
their wagon with no horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're stuck here, so.
All right.
That works
So
out
go
of
ahead,
later.
roll
That
your
works out of
attack.
name.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Oh shoot. Oh my god, that's not good. That's gonna be an 8.
8. That is not going to hit.
I would like to use
Passes
a bonus
through.
action to hide.
Go ahead and roll stealth then.
Hide.
Oh, that's,
Okay.
Yeah,
you're able to like duck into the brush just like Skylar does. So your next, both your next attacks will have advantage.
Sweet, cool.
All right, so my turn.
No.
Is Minor Illusion action or is it bonus action to cast?
Action.
Okay.
All right. You hear 2 more thunks of arrows going into the side of the wagon, and Marwin gets hit by a bolt and takes 5 damage. He looks gravely injured
Why is Marlon standing up?
because he's not a coward like you.
No, I saved 2 people.
Pour that man some ale. And
cut the arm off.
and tie a bandage around his arm. And basic medical procedures. I don't know.
Scalamir.
Yeah.
Your turn.
So, I'm in the deep brush.
Yep.
Okay. See a couple targets ahead.
Yep.
But I want to get. I already have advantage.
You do.
Can I get double advantage? Is that a thing? Oh, like that's a dumb question or something.
No.
Kill him.
You're already doing 3d6 damage when you
Oh
shoot.
my gosh.
Yeah, you should be good.
It's not bad.
What are you trying to
I
do?
mean, it's still going.
No, I was trying to see if I could tell what it was.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna notch my bow. I'm gonna take another shot.
All right, go for it.
Cool.
So roll the 2d20s. And this one here. And take the higher.
16.
There you go.
Boom.
That's definitely going to hit.
Shot.
You get your 3d6 again.
6.
Take them all out.
Can I? Can I do a sneak attack additionally after I shoot my bow, or that?
That's what this is. You're going to add the sneak attack to that.
10,
Oh.
12.
Another shadow goes down.
Do I know where these shadows are?
It's just like
Skylar's just
You
saving
do
the
not.
day.
Okay. No.
This is the most heroic rogue ever in the history of rogues.
Okay.
He's got like a hat on. He's
How-
like,
how
every time
far
he
is-
takes a shot, he's like, yeah.
How far is Marwin to me?
He's on the other side of the wagon. Other end of the wagon, I should say.
Other end
And
of the wagon?
Probably maybe 15 feet away since you dove into the brush off the road.
Okay.
So he's in the road off to the opposite, like the back of the wagon.
Okay. I can get to him, right?
You can, yeah.
I try to pull him out back to like the forest, to the brush. Like
Okay, so you're gonna run over there, grab him, and pull him
pull him
down.
back,
Okay,
yeah.
That's heroic.
make an athletics check.
athletics.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Here.
Well, that's gonna be a 3.
Okay, so you get him and you grab him and try and haul him. You can if you would like duck behind the wagon, but you're not going to get him into the cover of the brush.
Can I cast Minor Illusion?
Yes, sure.
I like to make, cause he's down, right?
Yeah, he's conscious, but he's pretty badly injured.
Can I put like a boulder or rock like in front of him?
Make it look like there's a boulder.
That like it's undercover.
Yes.
Okay. I cast Minor Illusion.
Okay. Cool. Yep. All right. Angie?
I know at this point I know the arrows are coming from the forest, right?
Yes. Yep.
So I can beeline it to the forest if I want.
Yes.
I want to beeline to the forest and throw a battle axe or a hand axe at the first one I see.
Okay. As soon as you turn like round the wagon, you look into the woods and you can see a couple people that are within range.
Okay,
They're
the one
like
that's-
they're
the one that's
emerging.
smiling at me.
Okay, they're emerging from the forest at this point. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Treat this!
12 plus. Yep, that'll hit.
Okay,
It'd be +5.
plus 5, and then I get my 1d6 plus 3. 8.
All right, so we hit him pretty squarely in the chest. Cuts him up pretty badly. He's still coming, though.
That's fine.
Didn't go down.
I let him know his boss.
Okay. And Marwin is going to...
Oh, for the record, when I made that maneuver,
Struggle.
the 2 people I saved, they realized I was no longer drunk.
So Marwin's... Get them bandits! Earn your money!
What is he rolling?
Crap.
And you are going to take 3 damage from an arrow, and another one is going to hit the wagon. The wagon is on fire.
Not our wagon.
It's not our wagon, right?
Not our wagon. Ours is still good.
wagon
I
is
want to
on
make
fire.
that very clear. Now I'm walking away from this
Yeah.
this wagon on fire.
The wagon is on fire,
Like,
and the you notice that the bandits don't seem to be advancing anymore. Like, they seem to be kind of pausing in the forest. Skylamir.
Go for the hat trick.
Take him out?
Hat trick.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna shoot my bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll with it again.
All right.
Do I have advantage?
You do.
This is for the turkey in bowling.
9.
Plus, yep, you hit. You hit with that. Got your sneak attack again.
Is it a sneak attack?
Yep.
Or can I use my rape? Yes.
You want to run in? You want to run up to him?
I kind of want to run up to him, like.
Do it. I mean, it's so.
So the way I imagine this,
Yeah.
okay, storytelling time is like,
Yeah.
like I'm running up there and like. I pull my sword out, and the other guy does too, and he takes a swipe, and I duck and just stab, right? And
Okay.
it's just like one of those, like, and then he falls, and then I'm looking at the next guy, like, right after him. I can't do anything, it's not my turn.
Okay.
Got it.
Cool.
So what do I do?
So roll your damage. So it'll be a D8 plus the 2D6.
Roll high,
A
roll high.
little bit more damage. Oh,
Nice. Yeah.
I'm rolling good.
There's the hat trick.
So you with a little flashy swashbuckling parry and dodge, you skewer this guy, and he just falls like in a groaning lump next to you. And the remaining like 2 that are standing just look, and they take off running. They're not even. You've already killed 3 of them. One of them's injured, and they take off. What would you like to do?
Everybody good? Everybody
Can
good?
I sneak into that wagon?
What's that?
Can I sneak into the wagon to see what they have?
Their wagon is open.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, it's open.
yeah. It's just boxes and crates and barrels and stuff.
Can I go through the boxes? Open them?
Sure, I mean they're right there. Like looking at you, you're like right there next to them.
I'm like, save the
Maybe we're the bandits. Maybe we're the bandits at this time.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. So what do you do?
Yeah, can I open the crates? The
You could
boxes?
start to try and open the crates. Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so
I have-
you
I have-
start
I have
to
a
do
crowbar.
that,
I have a
and
crowbar.
and the female halfling is going, what are you doing?
I'm trying to save your stuff.
Why do you need to open it to save it? I don't
It's kind
understand.
of heavy.
Can you help me put the fire out?
No. Well, what?
How? I don't have any
We got
water.
Is there water nearby?
Do you have any water here?
At that very
Is there
moment,
something in this crate?
Buttercup is pulling water behind her.
She points to a barrel that very clearly is water.
We're terrible.
It's right there.
What couldn't you do? I'll take the water and splash it. You saw it. What are you doing?
Fire
We're not
goes out.
interested in the work.
Fire goes out.
Oh, we got the fire cloud.
Oh, good.
You're lucky. It was almost burned up. It was almost
looking for nothing.
It was almost beyond repair. All right. So
I get a turn?
there's still a bandit. Your bandit.
I know,
That you
that-
injured is still in the woods.
Okay.
What do you do? Your turn. Yeah.
Oh, there's still a bandit?
The 2 that could run did. The other
They're
one is
down.
injured, and he's just kind of like
So-
trying to make his way away.
Execution.
Yeah.
I go straight. I'm going straight toward him, straight towards him, like a Mortal Kombat fatality scene.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
First
singing.
of all, I want to say, I've been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat 11, and if you haven't,
And then
That shit
I'm
is
singing,
legit.
and I'm singing the opening of the Black Eyed Peas song, and running, like just to really pick up the moment at it.
Okay. And what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get my
And I see
two-handed
you-
battle axe.
And I see you, and I'm like,
So I'm assuming he's wounded and slow. We just built this moment up. I'm taking my two-handed battle axe.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a swing at it.
oh man,
He's not moving.
savagery. I love it.
It's a coup de grace. Like you're gonna kill him with this hit. Are you trying to just kill him brutally? Or are you trying to remove appendages? Like what are you trying to do?
No, I'm gonna finish him off.
Okay,
Finish him.
you finish him off with your
I wanna
two-handed
roll.
battle axe. Go for it.
Okay, it's not gonna matter, right?
You know what, if you fail,
16.
All right, 16. Yeah, so
dead.
yeah, he's definitely dead. If you would like to roll your
My D8.
you're lucky you didn't fail, and then he
Yeah.
poison you.
yeah, okay.
That was gonna happen.
Did a whole bunch of
So,
damage.
if I was the DM, he would've
That was a
poisoned-
moment, though.
He was gonna poison you. if
That was
you
a
failed.
moment.
All right.
I would have poisoned you if you failed.
I would have been your Fergie if I gave it to me.
Oh Jesus!
Oh man.
It is 10
Hey,
7.
good job, team. Good job, team.
Good job. I'm trying to think. There's nothing for you to really do after this besides take a short rest if you need to, but no one was really injured. Do you help the Thornwoods repair their wagon and retrieve their poor horse, Buttercup?
Can I like
course.
go out and retrieve the horse but not give it back? I'm like, yeah, we couldn't find the horse.
Yeah.
The question is, do they even trust us after the finishing move?
Yeah, I'm
They don't.
going after
They're not
your
seeing
horse.
that. They're cowering
They
behind
didn't
the
hear the
wagon.
running.
They heard that, and they heard the thwack. But that was pretty much it. Yeah.
I would like to retrieve the horse for our own.
It's already gone.
So,
Well, you said help to retrieve the horse, so
Yeah.
It could take days.
so you know what? So if I may, I come out of the woods.
You guys are monsters.
Kind of.
He puts 3 new scars on
Kind
his
of
arm.
like brush some, I got a little sweat, a little bit. Hey, folks, this really was an unfortunate course of events that occurred today. I don't think we're the right folks to help you out. But we're going to be taking our friend Marwin to town. He has some valuable goods that's kind of like time sensitive. When we get there, we'll send some people back to make sure you guys, get your wagon taken care of, get everything going. How does that sound?
Well, I don't know about you fellas, but you work for me. And I say that we help them. Why are we going to leave them out here in the woods when we know they're bandits? What is wrong with you?
don't you want to get your stuff to
So,
town?
Marwin.
So,
Of
Marwin,
course I do, but I also believe in the goodwill of men and halflings and dwarves.
so I come out of the woods. Can I come out of the
I'm
woods?
gonna go get that horse.
So I come out of the woods, I take my 2
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Yep,
And I
I'm
look at
gone.
Marwin as I wipe the blood on my sleeve and I say, "You better knock it off or I will find you."
He's not intimidated by you whatsoever.
Marwin, what does Marwin look like?
He's a
Marwin
dwarf.
is a dwarf. Like he's a
He's a
rugged
little
old dwarf. Like that has traveled along roads
Did you not
alone
just
for a
see
long
me
time.
All right.
just like
Most
like,
of the reason that you're with him is because of your own fault, not because he necessarily needs you. You needed to get out of town because there were going to be negative repercussions for what you did.
You know what?
Oh, Marwin's on the list.
We'll see what happens. Marwin, let's see what happens next time, Marwin.
You now have a list. You have a list
You know what?
now.
I am so. You know what? You were absolutely right.
He's gonna die.
What's your last name again?
We're
Do you have any family?
You know what? You were so right. What were we thinking, guys? Let's do what Marwin says.
Wink, wink.
Look, it's not a lot. We just gotta help him finish this wheel. Should take another 20 minutes, and then we could be on our way.
Yeah.
Look, if it's something more, I'll pay you a bonus. I appreciate your help in defending us from the bandits and everything.
That's okay. Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, we're
Whatever
good.
you say, Marwin.
We're good.
Whatever you say.
Do you help them put the wheel back together?
Yes,
of
we help
course.
them put the.
Do you return the horse?
The horse is gone.
They don't see.
The
They don't
horse
see
is
me.
gone.
They don't. Yeah. They don't see me. I'm just gonna stay with the horse up ahead and wait for the.
All right. You should probably pause it.
All right. I think
Like
we
I've
guys
been
have
looking and looking.
Yeah, we don't want the phone to die and ruin this awesome episode.
All right. We're going to pick it up next time. Thanks so much for joining us. Sorry, Limitless Adventure, we didn't get to the second part because we just wanted to go murder hobo on everything.
Stay tuned to next time.
I feel like that's appropriate, though.
For the record, I
next
didn't
time
kill
we'll pick it up.
anybody.
Yeah. We'll see if Marwin survives another 10 minutes.
I tried to save Marwin too. I protected him.
You got the psycho bard, right?
If you're interested in playing D&D, visit
Oh my
D20
gosh.
Adventure Realm on Facebook. Check out the Tabletop Takeovers on Meetup. This is pretty fun.
Thanks for
How
Sounds
about
Good,
some?
guys.
How about some City of Mist action in the future?
Yeah, well,
Ooh,
some
yeah.
City of Mist. I got a whole bunch of other small independent RPGs too as well that I'm getting ready to run.
Well, thanks for putting this
so-
together, Jeremy.
Yeah, no,
So,
I
we'll get
didn't.
this about every 3 shows.
This
We'll
was
get this
Limitless Adventures. Thank them.
Thank you guys.
they're-
That was really fun.
Yeah, they put out a lot of
little
great,
on the evil side.
Stay
but it's-
tuned to next time.
yeah, little one-page encounters that obviously are take up quite a bit of time.
Did I get any experience for my heroism?
You did. So you each gained, I believe it would have been 60 XP each.
So what are we at?
So
now?
wait,
All right, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, 60 XP.
So, big thanks to Roxley Games and Dice Throne for
Good luck with the rest of your Kickstarter.
Make lots of
Yeah,
money.
thank you
'cause
guys.
Then we get more pretty things that come on the way. Thank you, USAopoly, IDW, everyone that supports us at this games after this week. Thank you, Stefano's Laguna Hills and the owner, Frankie Stefano, for letting us take over this place every couple weeks. Thank you for D20 Adventure Realm for hanging out with us.
Thanks to Kraken Dice.
This will be live. This will be on
nice dice.
Facebook.
Yours are rolling well.
I'll also get it up on YouTube tomorrow, so we'll have
was
this
hit and miss.
episode available on YouTube as well.
Cool.
So, and closing.
I am Tim from Tabletop Takeovers.
I'm Frankie with Stefano's Golden Baked Hams in Laguna Hills in Yorba Linda and One Up to Nerd.
I'm Jeremy from D20 Adventure Realm Tabletop Takeovers.
And I'm John from Tabletop Takeovers.
So grab some games.
Some friends.
Grab
too.
some friends. Oh! Well, anyway. I'm John, he's Jeremy. Grab some games. No, I just did the same thing.
Yeah.
Grab some friends.
And play some games.
Bye.
Bye guys.
So